Hi, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching me from. It's another beautiful Thursday, and the show is Banks and Blockchain, a favorite blockchain show. And my name remains Olubumi Fabanwo, your usual host. And this program is proudly brought to you by CNETv. Now, Banks and Blockchain, like I always say, is a platform that we decided to curate to be able to educate more Africans about blockchain technology, speak about the potentials, speak about the challenges that blockchain is currently facing, speak about the use cases and everything that has to do with blockchain technology. And we've been doing that for over almost a year now. And we've been getting a lot of, there's been a lot of impact. People are testifying to knowing and getting more interest in blockchain technology. And as we all know, blockchain technology is like the next big thing. We can't be left behind as Africans and as a people. So that's why we always shout out to everybody to join us every time, every Thursday, 1 p.m. WAT, to be part of the show. You can ask us questions, you can throw us any challenge at any point in time for us to clear anything about maybe everything, anything you do not understand. We'll be willing and able to for free for now. So guys, yes, my name is Olubumi Fabanwe again, and let's quickly go on a short break. When I come back, we'll be going directly into our subject for today, a very, very interesting one at that. Please stay tuned.
CNETv, the first and leading 24/7 live broadcasting blockchain, cryptocurrency, and fintech TV application. On our mobile app, you have access to our latest news updates ranging from esports, fintech, iGaming, blockchain, cryptocurrency, and artificial intelligence. We bring to you interviews, analyses, cryptocurrencies, market reviews, and live events. Download our app today from your iOS or Google Play Store or on our website at cnetv.io. CNETv, objectivity is our watchword.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back. We just went on a very quick break, and it's Banks and Blockchain, proudly brought to you by CNETv. My name is Olubumi Fabanwo, and this program is curated to educate us about blockchain technology, and that's what we've been doing for the past few months. And yes, today we'll be starting a particular series, the crypto asset series. I think that it's become very, very salient and very important to start speaking about cryptocurrency or crypto assets in general. So yes, you'll be hearing a lot about that in the next few weeks. And I know so many people are finally glad that we've gotten to this point, because they're just like, this guy keep talking about the technology. Please tell us, how do we make money? Where is the money? Where is the money? Where is crypto? Because the next anybody that says blockchain, everybody's expecting that you speak about cryptocurrency. But yeah, like we always reiterate here, blockchain is beyond cryptocurrency. However, for economic purposes and for prosperity purposes, for investment purposes, I feel like it's very, very key to speak about crypto assets. So our subject today will be looking at how crypto assets are revolutionizing the financial industry or the financial services industry, the financial sector, or global economy generally. So yes, let's get into it. So just to define, I'm sure that we know what assets are, please. Assets and liabilities. I'm sure everybody, a number of people, if you have basic business studies knowledge, or would I say that commerce or any secondary school or high school knowledge, I'm sure you know what assets are. So now there are so many examples of assets. The most popular ones, property, of course, real estate. We have treasury bills, we have bonds, anything that you can put your money into and invest and can yield interest or profit for you, long term, short term, at any point in time, is an asset. Sometimes cash is an asset. And sometimes there are many things. Your vehicle, which may be a liability, may be assets to you if you are doing business with your vehicle. Say you are doing car hailing. So an asset, we've established that. Now, when we talk about crypto assets, surely it has to do with anything that is cryptocurrency or anything that is cryptographically made, which emanates from definitely the blockchain. So that's what basically crypto assets are. Just bringing assets, an asset class into blockchain technology or into crypto, basically. So yes, this particular market has witnessed tremendous adoption over the years. I mean, maybe about 4 years or 5 years ago, it was worth maybe $500 billion. That's the whole market, the whole crypto asset market. But as of today, we are speaking about 2 trillion. That's like quadruple from a few years ago. And I believe that it continues to increase with the adoption. So more people are beginning to know about cryptocurrency. And more people are beginning to know about crypto assets. More people are beginning to know about tokens and all of that. People's eyes are beginning to open. People are tired of the traditional way of investing. People are saying that, I mean, the current global financial system is not trustworthy enough to be able to keep my investment, keep my funds, or keep my assets. So everyone is beginning to look, or a lot of people are beginning to look at crypto because it's always in our ears. Cryptocurrency, cryptocurrency, cryptocurrency. I mean, I think I got introduced a few years ago and I was so enthusiastic. I was just trying to wonder what is it. Although I was skeptical, of course, I'm a Nigerian. I'm skeptical at everything that looks too good through. So many people are beginning to adopt it. Institutional adoption is beginning to come in, not just individuals alone. We've seen so many institutions, big banks, even looking at tapping into that whole crypto world. So I believe that it is very, very important, and it is one of the largest transformations of wealth in history as far as we are concerned. Because everything is beginning to move from the paper-based analog assets to the digital ones, to more digital assets, where cryptocurrency or crypto assets come in. So going further, I think that it is important for us to break down this concept of crypto assets. I believe that this will help you with more understanding, because I believe that before you try to put your money into anything or before you try to invest in anything, you should have clear understanding of what it is, what you are going into. And I'm also sure that some people have tried to even learn about it, but it's just so fuzzy, it's confusing. Someone is talking about this token, someone is talking about this crypto, someone is talking about Bitcoin. Everything is just so easy, and you're like, you know what? Please leave me out of it. But yes, we are here to like help you clarify all of that. I will be explaining all these things like we are explaining to an 11-year-old, or we are explaining to our grandmom. So the major categories or the major types of crypto assets that we have are first cryptocurrencies. So cryptocurrency is like an arm of the whole umbrella of crypto assets. The next one is tokens. So I'm sure that you'll be hearing about tokens, token this, token that. Yes, that's like a category. It's different from cryptocurrency. Now you have collectibles, which may include, an example is your NFT, the non-fungible tokens. That's another category. Then the last one being stable coins or digital fiat, which is like the USDT, which is, yeah, that's the digital form of the USD on cryptocurrency platforms. Then you also have Ripple by, I think, Meta or Facebook, or yeah, that is not doing very well now. And there are USDC. There are so many stable coins that we have, and we'll be looking at all these going forward. We are not going to rush this session because we believe that clear understanding comes with patience. So we'll be as patient and we'll take it very, very slowly as possible. So having spoken about these four categories, we are going to take a look at each of them, but not yet. Let's still go a bit. Let's speak a bit into about the technology, and you know that all these crypto assets are all built on blockchain technology. So there have always been questions about crypto assets, whether blockchain will reach its potential with crypto, how the technology will scale worldwide, or we get into traditional banking or get into traditional finance and all of that. There have just been so many skepticism, which is very, very good. remember when the internet, oh, okay, will I remember? Yeah, when the internet started, I'm sure that a lot of people would have been skeptical. I mean, here in Nigeria, our parents will ask us what we are doing going to cyber cafes. They'll just say that, oh, no, you are doing something bad, you are doing something wrong. So, I mean, at that point in time, it was just maybe the beginning stages of the internet coming into a continent like Africa. So everybody was skeptical. People were looking at it, like, oh my God, what's this? It's about to take the world by storm. Post offices were running up and down because people could now exchange messages without even stepping anywhere, and it's exactly the same for a new or a relatively new technology like blockchain. That is revolutionary. Now, blockchain is not just any type of technology. It's one that is revolutionizing conventionalism, so to say, and is beginning to change how we see assets, how we see money, how we see transactions, how we see contracts, and so many things. So we are practically witnessing the transformation of existing assets, and the old financial market is in for it. Yeah, if you look at the financial market right now, I mean, it's trillions. I mean, it's trillions. I think it's about maybe $300 trillion. So saying $2 trillion is just like it's practically almost 0.5. So we've not even scratched the surface when it comes to crypto. But when it comes to crypto assets. So, but you agree with me that people are beginning to look towards that. So cryptocurrency as an example of all these crypto assets is like the earliest known. Now we want to go into the categories. It's the earliest known, and it is pretty shaking the financial market because a lot of people are beginning to move their monies away from more stable forms of asset or more stable forms of currency into cryptocurrency. Some, they don't know nothing about it. Some, they have clear understanding, which we believe is very, 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 very key. I mean, a lot of us have been defrauded of our monies by cryptocurrency. I know a lot of people, and maybe myself sometime, I'm not going to confess, must have been defrauded via cryptocurrency. And, that has sent so many people to see that, oh, this is not a secure way to invest. You can lose all your money at once and all of that. But then it comes with every type of asset, except you are speaking about the government assets, anything that has to do with the government. Every type of asset is risky, has high risk. And the higher the risk, like economics, we say, the higher the return. So if you're putting your money into cryptocurrency, you know that, I mean, you have to be very, very careful. You have to have clear understanding of the market. Then in looking at cryptocurrency, we have to talk about price stability. Look at it. Several years ago, we did not have anything like fiat currency. We didn't have any notes, any dollar notes, any naira notes. But all of a sudden, notes they began to come in as the form of exchange of value. And that is what you speak about when you speak about evolution of money. And now money is beginning to evolve. Now more people are beginning to want to pay for things without having to rely on any authority. And that's what cryptocurrency does for you. You are your own bank. I have my value to myself. I do not have to depend on any third party to be able to help me exchange my funds or help me determine the value of my money at any point in time. Excuse me. Yes, you see that going into the future in the next few years, cryptocurrencies are going to gain more momentum and going to gain more acceptability. So in doing that, I see it as more of a long game for you who is not, yeah, I'm doing 5% of everything I have, I'm putting it in crypto. Let's see what comes out of it. I mean, well, if they say it's a bubble, I can afford to lose 5%. If it's not a bubble, if it's a real thing, then I'm going to be making a whole lot of money. And people are making money. Like, people have made generational wealth of crypto assets. That's by the way. Let me quickly go for a water break, and when we come back, we'll continue speaking about all the categories of crypto assets other than cryptocurrency. Please stay tuned.
CNETv, the first and leading 24/7 live broadcasting blockchain, cryptocurrency, and FinTech TV application. On our mobile app, you have access to our latest news updates ranging from esports, fintech, iGaming, blockchain, cryptocurrency, and artificial intelligence. We bring to you interviews, analyses, cryptocurrencies, market reviews, and live events. Download our app today from your iOS or Google Play Store or on our website at cnetv.io. CNETv, objectivity is our watchword.
Hey guys, welcome back. Yes, we are speaking about crypto assets, cryptocurrency, and how it's changing financial services industry. And yeah, we've taken a look at cryptocurrencies very quickly. So like the first ever cryptocurrency was Bitcoin. Of course, I'm sure that a lot of us have heard about Bitcoin, which I mean is the first killer application of cryptocurrency, and that came to being in 2008. I will not go too much into history. So cryptocurrency is, Bitcoin is a cryptocurrency. That's one example. Then we can begin to look at tokens now. First example of token that we can look at is Ethereum. And there are different types of tokens. So when you hear tokens, there's utility token, there's security token, there's natural assets token. Yeah, I think those are the major ones. And of course, platform tokens. So a platform token is Ethereum. And all these are usually on blockchain technology. So they are blockchain assets, or they can be called crypto assets. So know that all these things, everything is not cryptocurrency, but of course we just say everything is cryptocurrency. So Bitcoin is a cryptocurrency. Ethereum, for example, is a platform token. There are utility tokens. In fact, there are a lot of utility tokens. So now when you talk about utility tokens, that means they have an application. So there are a lot of coins that come out now, a lot of tokens that you just be wondering exactly what the utilities are, like what can it be used for. Now, what makes a token valuable, or a token that appears as currency valuable, is in the application. So what am I able to use this thing for? So am I able to use it to purchase this particular thing? Am I able to use it to play games? Am I able to use it to purchase anything online or offline? Those are the questions that you need to ask yourselves before you go ahead to say, oh yes, I want to invest in this particular asset or in this particular token. So yes, utility tokens are programmable blockchain assets with certain utilities or certain applications. So they are applicable to so many things. The next one is collectibles, which includes, that it allows you to be able to track and trade tangible and intangible goods. So a tangible good is like fine art, like art, and an intangible one is a virtual pet, or anything basically virtual, maybe like crypto kitties. I'm sure that you'd have seen something like that. There are so many types of intangible assets that fall under the crypto collectible. So generally, we can say NFTs are crypto collectibles. Now, I think we already had a session on NFTs talking about the non-fungible token. You can as well go online to check about it, and I'm sure that people are just dying and asking, which NFT should I buy? The craze is just much. It's a bubble. It's a craze. It's hype. It's all these things. Don't get first in the whole thing. Just sit down and look at where you can afford to put your risk, and do not just jump in and jump out. But if you're someone that appreciates art a lot, you're someone that feels great about maybe digital pets like crypto kitties, or there are so many types of intangible tokens and crypto collectibles that we have. So if you feel, if it just gives you this type of feeling, I mean, you can always go for it. Other types of crypto collectibles can include, apart from pictures, they can also include gifts. They can include music. Yeah, you can collect music. So if I'm a creator, if I'm a creative, if I'm creating music, I can decide to make my music an asset, more of an asset to me than giving it to a third party that is going to gain so much of money from it and just give me maybe a bit of it, like the streaming platforms. You know what those ones are. So yeah, so the world of creativity is also changing apart from the world of finance. So you can see that blockchain is practically changing everything excuse me, around us. So yeah, music. So I could release my music as an NFT or as a collectible, and I say that, oh, only 100,000. I'm going to mint only 100,000 of my song, like 100,000 units, and people are going to go ahead. My fans are going to go ahead and purchase it, and that is it, just 100K. Then the value begins to come in when maybe people feel so great about it and they are trying to buy it on the secondary market. So you have already sold it to people. You've made a fortune already. It's already a collectible because they feel so good about your type of music. Then these guys too can also resell, and there are just different ways to go about it. Yeah, and there are different platforms coming up, different marketplaces coming up for these types of collectible. And I think one that you should look at is the Binance marketplace for NFTs. Yes. So that's like a more controlled marketplace, unlike the general type of marketplaces that you find. And I mean, there are a lot of things that go on places like that. Yeah, it's decentralized. However, but Binance marketplace, for example, is one that just came up. So you can always check out your NFTs there. The NFT classes, there are master classes where you can learn about all these NFTs before even purchasing them. Yeah, so another type of asset is the security token. So there are several types of it. There are so many types of security tokens. So these are like digital bonds, digital equities, digital securities, basically. So yeah, we have a lot of that. So say for example, the stock exchange of Nigeria comes in, or the stock exchange of any country comes in and say, oh, we want to have a token to be able to represent this particular bond or this particular equity or this particular security. Yes, that is a security token that you can have. Then we also have natural asset token. So you can have a token based on gold, or any type of tangible good or any type of tangible natural resource. So you can have asset based on oil, that's crude oil. You can have asset based on coal. You can have asset based on diamond, asset based on carbon, a whole lot of it, and the range goes on and on. And you can even have asset based on real estate. Yes, you can have asset based on hard assets. You can have asset based on different types of mass markets. So these still fall under crypto assets, but then they are natural asset tokens. Then the last one and the final one are digital fiat money type of tokens. Yeah, so we can apply them. We can apply maybe the principle of crypto to something that looks like digital fiat. So that's like we have stable coins, which are now, for example, which are now which are the native digital assets, which are pegged to dollar reserves, so to say. So like the USDT is pegged. I mean, the pricing of a USDT is pegged to the price of the USD. So one USDT is one US dollar. But unlike the regular traditional banking, you cannot get the USDT from the bank. You have to probably go to a platform such as Binance or any other place where you can buy cryptocurrency. You change your fiat into the native digital asset, which is the USDT. So some people decide to keep their money in USDT. Yes, I know so many people that take their money away from any type of assets, and they put it in USDT and just leave their money as USDT. They keep it as a native of that platform, the native cryptocurrency native. So maybe in the future, there's any point in time when cryptocurrency has boomed a lot and maybe regular currencies are already dying. You can just easily exchange your money immediately. So it's all dependent on you. And I think that I will just stop there so that we don't rush a lot into it. Then in the next episode, we begin to look at each one of all these things. We have a serious breakdown about all these things. So yes, I would like to thank you so much for listening. And I need to run now because I already have a lot of things waiting for me to be waiting for me to do. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Yeah, and I'll be seeing you next week. And next we'll be continuing our series of digital assets. Now we'll be speaking about crypto. Just ask me any question. Please don't ask me which crypto should I buy. I don't want I don't want to give you that kind of advice. I'm not an investment advisor, but then I can always provide information, education, and some enlightenment about why you should do this, why you should not do that. So thank you very much for joining me on today's show, Banks and Blockchain. I hope that we'll see you next week. We'll move from there. I'm seeing questions. I'm going to answer these questions next week, so please pardon me. Thank you very much for joining. My name remains Olubunmi Fabanwo, and Banks and Blockchain is proudly brought to you by CNETv. Thank you. Have a nice Thursday. Have a nice weekend, and have a great week ahead. Bye.